now we're going to take a look at the Week 3 injury list. I'm Brett Norton. Lots of injuries to report after Week 2, especially on the running back side. And I'm going to start with an offensive lineman for the Broncos. Ryan Clady has officially been put on IR and is done for the season. He's not coming back. It's not the IR where you can be recalled. Lisfranc injury for him, and he is done for the year. Doesn't mean you don't start Peyton Manning every week, of course, but do understand he's going to have a few opportunities less because Clady's gone. And their Bronco running backs may not quite have as many open holes without Clady in the lineup. Taking a look at the running back situation, as I said, lots of running backs are questionable or flat out. If you're looking for replacements, I would look at, obviously, their replacement guys, such as Starks of the Packers, Jacquizz Rodgers of the Falcons. Look to see if either Knowshon Moreno or Montee Ball is available for the Broncos. You may go Joique Bell of the Lions. Maybe Ahmad Bradshaw of the Colts, although they just traded for Trent Richardson, so you may not see him play a whole lot this week. But those would be the main guys. Danny Woodhead's another guy you could look at as far as a replacement player if you have one of the running backs that's injured. But starting with Steven Jackson of the Falcons, he is out for this week. May be out for additional time. He has, I believe, a side injury, but he is definitely missing this week for the Falcons. Eddie Lacy has practiced a little bit, but he's still undergoing concussion evaluation. He's not been cleared to play. He would probably be a game time situation and probably still limited at that. I would expect Lacy probably just to not play this week. You also have Vic Ballard, who I didn't mention last week because he got hurt too late in the week, but he tore up his knee, and the Colts' former starting running back is gone for the season. You also have Reggie Bush. He seems to have a knee injury as well and may be losing some time or not play this week. It's not really clear as to whether he is going to or not. He did not practice today, so I would think that he is most likely going to play, at least in some limited fashion. Again, if you have someone else you can play, I would probably look at it, and obviously, whether if you have him at all, you want to keep a look at the Sunday morning matchup and see if he's actually going to be playing at all as a running back. Also, last one I have for you is Ray Rice of the Ravens. Doesn't look like he's likely to play either. He has some sort of leg injury also, and Rice will be replaced by Bernard Pollard. Rice not practicing at this point in time either, so lots and lots of running backs hurt last week. It doesn't look like Rob Gronkowski is probably going to play this week for the Patriots, so I would look for him more likely in Week 4, but it doesn't look like he's going to play now. At the wide receiver spot, also for the Patriots, Danny Amendola, I hear, is getting worse, not better. So I would look for Amendola to be completely out. Great news if you own Julian Edelman, but otherwise, a guy like Edelman is a great person to take. Another tight end that is out just recently happened. Dwayne Allen tore up his knee as well for the Colts. He is gone. Look for Coby Fleener as a replacement for him, although, again, tight ends are a dime a dozen. You can find anyone in any sort of matchup during the week and usually have a pretty good guy that's out there. Another wide receiver that is hurt is Andre Johnson. It looks like he is going to be okay, but he had concussion syndromes as well. Keep an eye on him for this Sunday as well. And lastly I have for you is Brandon Weeden. Quarterback of the Browns is out. I don't know why anyone would have him on their fantasy team, but if you do and you are desperate for a quarterback, he's being replaced by Brian Hoyer, but you could find almost anyone that's better than Brian Hoyer. And so Weeden gone. Look for another quarterback if somehow he is your starter. And that's the injury report for Week 3.